They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
43! 43! Hey, 43! 43!
Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Sims now to return it. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. No motion over Flowers. They run on the jet sweep. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Play action now. Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. So,
Here we go, set! Ready!
lots of space past the 45. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey! Get on!
Now it's Jackson. First down throw there is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
3rd and long.
Damn, bet you wish you had more time on the clock. Shouldn't have drained it.
Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go. And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, at least I ain't getting goose egged.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5.
Here, I'll let you pick who gets the ball.
You've got to consider this an
your
absolute
dog shit.
must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Perine. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
Draining clock doesn't work.
It's by design.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier
Should have listened to me. You would have had more time on the clock. But no.
His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
I'll take this goose egg like a man.
It's the score. Chiefs 21, Ravens nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30.
Sit your bitch ass down.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing Jackson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
This is funny now.
Jackson now going up top and looking for Andrews.
Oh,
And that's
try again.
Incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
I'll try again.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Again, it's Jackson.
I'll try again.
That's
Oh, wait, you can't.
incomplete.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Jupiter, these are 24. Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey.
Lawrence now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are finally stopped on the return.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Kansas City. Washington now brings this out. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they started some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Tershawn Wharton coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
In motion right, that's Hardman. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Samaje Perine taking it in from the 20. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Washington now brings this out. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Attack! Yellow!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Lawrence to throw. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And they'll run with Etienne. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Lawrence. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Etienne, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready, break! Hey, Lion!
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you closed your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go. Here we go, sir.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. He's got the hook up to Ingram. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. ETN. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1.
30 left.
Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to run with ETN. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the run, and how about this? It brings up 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, this defense has risen to the occasion, and now, Kate, they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now a give left side to Bigsby. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Oh, that's intercepted in their own end zone. Chad Moma's got it.
Wow, in 3 games, your first touchdown. Congratulations.
These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the 34. He finds Brown right side. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll decline this and take the results. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yellow.
That's the end of the first quarter.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got it first to begin the frame. Receiver in motion, headed right. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. From the gun, P-Rod. This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. On the move, they connect on the deep shot. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, run! Silver!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go, 52.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence working from the gun. Davis there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, go!
Trying again, following the sack. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So they're left facing third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Lawrence facing third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's on the move. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 43, yellow. 15. Right side.
Back to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Easy. Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Oh, he lost the football. Jags pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Lawrence to throw it. Complete, it's Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
On red.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. This, our last play of the quarter.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. And he's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our third quarter with him picking him. They'll send him over right. Back to throw it. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked up by Jalen Watson. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Looking for a target. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. He'll throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Rip, 23.
Setting up to pass. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. On target to Worthy. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Here he is to throw. Finds his man, it's Worthy. What a hit, he gets flattened to the ground. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, that's gonna be their first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They put a receiver in motion right. To throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back to throw. This one finds Kelsey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. Off play action, it's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep